Hey, Yusuf. You're planning to buy this game next week, so can't believe it has co-op? Yeah, I've been having a blast with co-op. I've been playing a couple games with a friend, and it's really fun in co-op. I think they implemented it really well. Hello, Demif. So I wanted to play more Regent today, because multiplayer, not sure if it's co-op. This is the first time I see the gameplay. So co-op is just straight co-op. Basically, each player picks a character and you play through together. You're kind of playing the game side by side at the same time. There are a couple ways to interact with each other, but for the most part, you're both playing your own game, and the enemies are a little over twice as strong to compensate. I'm doing pretty well, Fox. How are you doing? Alright. Act 1 boss drops 2 relics? Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. Kind of like the sound of that. Okay. Late shop. 3 elites can detour to 2 elites. Locks me into it. Let's maybe do these, go here, then see how we're doing, and then we'll evaluate from there. Alright, chair guy. But that's okay. Knowing OG Slay Spire, I think co-op shots could be really fun. Yeah, I've only scratched the surface. Oh, I should have played to defend first. I forgot they got thorns. I think the co-op strats have a lot of potential. Man. We kill him. We have to take damage from thorns. No blocks in my hand. Cloak of Stars looks like it's maybe alright. I start with 3 that lets me cast Cloak of Stars immediately. Not a huge fan, but sure. I liked Gather Light a lot the last time that I played. Although Conqueror, I could try Sovereign Blade stuff. It seemed fun. I might try to go for something Sovereign Blade-esque. Getting a double damage Sovereign Blade seems nice. You kind of have this big sword that you summon, retain in your hand, and then you have cards that add damage to it. That one doubles its damage for a turn, which should be really strong. So, do I take 4 to deal 26? Or do I stall? Yeah, I can take 4 to deal 26. Man. Yeah, the game's in early access, but it has a lot to it. We take more damage here. We've just been gradually getting worn down. Hey, the very big brain guy. Block attack damage is reflected. I'm gonna try for a forge deck, I think. 67 gold, that's nice. Okay, I don't like my prospects of 3 elites with this deck. Gain block. Draw cards. Deck manipulation. You know, with a Distilled Chaos. Maybe I go Distilled Chaos, remove, and then, try to take 2 elites. How's the economy in this game? Money feels a bit more inflated, judging by the numbers. The money hasn't seemed that much different to me. I think I get Fallen Star and I can force a kill on this guy next turn, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. What do corpse slugs do? They attack, and whenever an enemy dies, the corpse slug gets stunned and buffs itself. So you can selectively kill one of them on the turn that you want. Alright, I quite liked Gather Light in the past. And to get some upgrades. That's not very good. Forge 15's not bad. 10 blocks not bad. No vulnerable scaling. I think I go Forge 15. Okay, so yeah. We get this Sovereign Blade to our hand. And as we cast these spells with Forge, it adds more damage to it. Right now it's at 25. We have one spell or card that doubles the damage it deals. So we probably... It has Retain, so we're going to keep it in our hand until then. And maybe just block this. I'm going to... double defend, use fish oil for strength and dex. Hopefully we get... I was hoping to get something that would give me some more defense. We have this, which lets me get blocked for free. We have a secondary currency here, Stars. So now our Sovereign Blade deals 58 damage. It doesn't quite get him down to... When he gets to below 70 HP, he gets stunned. But that's okay. I'm going to Forge 15 again. We don't have our Sovereign Blade now. Once we make the card, it stays made. But we should have it this turn. Okay, we should have it next turn. And we can make it deal double damage next turn, which is good. This guy... Wait, does this guy debuff me so I can only play one card? No, he just makes me vulnerable. Okay, we're fine. Is this lethal? Yeah, this is lethal. 94 damage. Gets able to large farm to farm a lot of Discord and got one randomly exploring. Cosmic Indifference. I don't think Cosmic Indifference makes my deck better. Well, I mean, at least you got your Rod of Discord. 2 random attacks. Do I even have good attacks? This can hit 2 strikes. Yeah. Okay. If we Forge 15, this is a lethal kill on him. Yeah, Sovereign Blade feels very strong. This gives me energy. Forge again. I think a good way to tutor Sovereign Blade out or something would be really nice. I don't have Sovereign Blade right now, which is a little bit awkward. Okay, we play weak off that. I get Sovereign Blade next turn, probably. So I think I just strike here. Even if I don't get it, I'm pretty sure I kill him off of... Yeah, there we go. I don't think I like any of this. Okay, this guy kind of counters Sovereign Blade. He can only take up to 20 damage per turn, so... It kind of stresses our ability to consistently damage over multiple turns. The card graphics look amazing. Yeah, the art's really nice. On most of them. Some of them are still, like... early access artwork. I think the cards are mostly done, but, like, some of the enemy graphics or artworks in other places are a bit... underbaked, I suppose. So I can make my Sovereign Blade stronger. My Sovereign Blade being stronger doesn't really do very much for me is the problem. We can Cloak of Stars, defend, push through damage. Okay, Venerate, Fallen Star, defend, strike. We take one more hit, but then we kill him. I also like how the blade just shows up. Can I click on it here? Oh, it would be awesome if I could click on it here to cast it. Whenever you enter question mark room, heal 4 HP. That's pretty dope. Okay, I like that. I remember liking glow. Parry. Okay. Yeah, that elite's ability is it. The damage it can take each turn is maxed at 20. Parry makes it so that whenever we play Sovereign Blade, we get 6 block. So it turns Sovereign Blade into a defensive tool as well. You know, let's upgrade that to 9 block. We get upgrade my starting hand. Yeah, I'll do that. We get HP every time we go to a question mark room, so I think routing for them there helps. Yeah, so when I kill one of these corpse slugs, the other two are going to get stunned, but then become stronger. And I am not able to kill one this turn, but I can full block. How do I like the game compared to the first one? I've been enjoying it a lot. The game has a lot more content to it, which is really nice. The problem is I can't parry and Sovereign Blade this turn. But I could Spoils of Battle, parry, strike this guy to stun him. It's going to buff the other two, but then next turn we have Sovereign Blade. We can one-shot one of them with Sovereign Blade, and then just block the other. Yeah, so 56 damage on this guy. And then we just try to push through damage on him. Okay, I mean, the upgraded strikes are really nice there. Got from my hand to top of my draw pile. Forge 15. I think another Forge 15 could be good. Build up Sovereign Blade. Okay, so this guy, he basically, it's a ticking time bomb that gradually builds up damage that at the end of the fight we will take. Okay. Well, we can parry here. We do Sovereign Blade damage, and then we get 9 defense. Forge 15 again makes Sovereign Blade stronger. We can Cloak of Stars. I Forge 15 again. What's it at? 58 damage? Okay, I think we get the damage doubler for Sovereign Blade too. Okay, I think we save for the damage doubler. We'll get the damage doubler next turn. It has retain, so we're okay. Well, actually, maybe I'm actually taking a lot of damage. Maybe I distilled chaos here. Yeah, I'm gonna distilled chaos. Yeah, our Sovereign Blade damage gets doubled. 152 damage. we do a little bit of damage. Okay, now we just have to survive and draw back into Sovereign Blade, and we're good. We're fine. There it is. Easy game. He's gonna explode for 30 damage, but we have 31 HP, so we'll be fine. This is still in Act 1. Okay. Heirloom Hammer doubles a colorless card in my hand. You know what's a colorless card in my hand? Sovereign Blade. I think we have a pretty good matchup against the Act 2 elites. I'd like to hit a shop. We got a lot of money. Maybe I route for question marks. This here, double shop. See what's good. We get healing off question marks. You got another one? Damn. Okay. So we get two relics from this guy. I don't know if that means we pick 2 of these or if he's going to offer another one, but we're supposed to get 2 relics. So we can enchant our defense with Goopy, which makes them, I think that's actually quite good here, because a lot of our block is coming off playing Parry and Sovereign Blade, which won't happen on the first deck cycle, but will happen on future deck cycles. And Defend gives me a lot of bang for my buck, plus we can get rid of the Defends and just start doing, like, Cloak of Stars and Gather Light and stuff like that, which are better. Pyle's Blood is very good. Drawing an extra card every turn is very good. Pyle's Tears, I don't think it's very good for us. So I think it's between Pyle's Claw and Pyle's Blood. I think I like Pyle's Claw. I think just the long-term value of that's really nice. Oh, wait. The Act 1 boss drops 2 relics means the boss drops the relics, not we get 2 boss relics. Okay, I see. I misunderstood. So we don't get 2 relics from him. It means the boss itself literally drops 2 relics. That's how we got those 2 relics. Okay. Okay. We start forging. We fall block this guy, which stuns him. And then we parry Sovereign Blade this guy. 37 damage. Dude, this card is ridiculous. The last time I played Chair Guy, we played a completely different game with him, and it felt ridiculously powerful. This one still feels ridiculously powerful. Like, I'm going to play defense whenever I can, because they permanently get buffed whenever I play a defense, so. We have parry on Sovereign Blade, so. Gain 13 block, forge 10. I don't think Bulwark is that good here. We don't have an energy relic. We have a lot of 2-cost cards. I like Gather Light a lot, but I don't even have that many star cards. I think my deck is better if I don't take anything here. We don't need a 3rd Spoils of Battle. That's completely unnecessary. Maybe we take a Gather Light, but we're not really that energy hungry right now. I don't think we take anything. What does it upgrade to? Bulwark? Good question. I can't check. I would guess more block, more forge. You personally like big block? Yeah, but I have big block on all of my defends, and I already have a good number of block cards. We have Cloak of Stars. We have Gather Light. Right click. Okay. Yeah, just more block, more forge. No, I don't think we take it. It's too awkward with my current energy setup. Chance to attack with Vigorous 8. Use Colorless Potion for 10 max HP. I don't think Vigorous 8 helps me very much. We're very all in on Sovereign Blade, so I think we just... Colorless Potion's not very good. We take 10 max HP. Oh god, the anti-Sovereign Blade. These guys can only take 9 damage from 1 attack. We're fucked. Probably kill the guy buffing first. We've got 11 damage coming in. I'll just play Venerate. So, Cloak of Stars here. Gain block. Kill this guy. I don't have a colorless card in my hand. I don't have Sovereign Blade right now. It's a little awkward, but we can just play Heirloom Hammer for damage. This is where things get awkward, because we don't have... We play or defend, build up for next turn. What's this guy's gimmick again? They can only take 9 damage from 1 attack. The damage from 1 attack is capped. Okay, we parry. So we get defend. Kill this guy. So I didn't take Bulwark. I think it makes my deck worse. I don't like the guys being capped on the damage they can take. Oh, Chair Guy. Yeah. Okay, start building up that. I quite like Glow. We're still a bit energy low. Convergence... It's not bad for setting up Sovereign Blade with Heirloom Hammer. Convergence... Oh, Glow Plus is really good, though. I'm gonna take Glow Plus. Lets me spec into star stuff. Remove Gather Light. The code in the above... Huh. So I can keep re-rolling until I get a code that I want on the bridge to get a free removal? Well, I have plenty of HP. Strike plus? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the main gimmick is that everything's built around Sovereign Blade. Forge 5. Gather Light here. Okay, we could definitely do at least 2 elites, probably 3. 35 gold. Enter deeper. We've got plenty of HP. Sure, deeper. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Okay. It's either that or 135 gold. Honestly, I might just take the 135 gold. We've got 2 shops coming up. Yeah, take the 135 gold. Okay, this guy's gonna get fucked up by Sovereign Blade. We forge 15. And then I think Heirloom Hammer to copy Sovereign Blade. I've got 2 Sovereign Blades now. And then every time we forge, it'll buff both of them. Should you get the sequel once you get to Ascension 20 on Silent? Okay, we can play Sovereign Blade for block. That's as good a time as any. Okay, I'm hoping off of Glow, I managed to draw back into another Sovereign Blade. Is he dead anyways? 7, 9, 16, 2 damage short. Can I full block this? 10, 20, 28 damage coming in. Weak though. Yeah, we can full block this. Do you think they capped the number of blades that can orbit on him? Well, it would be capped at 10 because you can only have 10 cards in hand. There's the Sovereign Blade. Sovereign Blade, Lucky Fish. That's useless here, that's useless here, that's not very good here. Plating's nice. Yeah, you can only have 10 cards in hand, so you'd be hard capped at that. So how much damage coming in? 14, 24. If I drink this, that lets me just do build up. I think this guy's buffing, so we probably kill him first. They still display when they're not in... Oh! Oh, you're right, yeah. Huh. Yeah, maybe. Okay, off of that, we can... We take a bit of a hit, but that's okay. So that affects both of our Sovereign Blades. We get parried for defense off that. We still have a Sovereign Blade. We hit for 40 now. Man, if I just had 1 energy, I'd really like the card that converts things to energy. Okay, if we Spoils of Battle, our Sovereign Blades become stronger. And now we can one-shot. We can one-shot any one of these, but I don't think I can kill more than 1 in a turn. And Sovereign Blade gives me enough damage to to one-shot them. Now I just have to figure out how to kill 2 in 1 turn. Oh fuck, we're out of Sovereign Blades. Well, if they're all alive at once... I think maybe we just... build up and hope for a turn with the Meteor Strike thing. Yeah, this one. At this point, if we do... yeah, we should be good. Sovereign Blade. Fallen Star. Defend. We don't have Weaken anymore. God, it's not enough damage. Fuck. Okay, well, we kill this guy. Deal 9 to this guy. We can't Sovereign Blade this guy. We have to just gradually wear down this guy while we one-shot the other ones, I think. Okay, we draw Sovereign Blade again. Fallen Star. I need a strike. I need a basic strike. There's no basic strike. It's okay. We keep wearing this guy down. Play defend again. We get Sovereign Blade again. Damn, I didn't get Sovereign Blade again. Okay, well, actually, we can just... Sovereign Blade Strike. That's all we need. What the fuck is my Sovereign Blade? 2 of them in here. And Heirloom Hammer. Damn. Okay, well, it's gonna be slow. No, it's not. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. I think I get my strike now. Okay. Easy fight. Why am I getting 2 relics? Did I miss something? I've been getting 2 relics from all these elites. Alignment would be very good here. I would like alignment. Bag of Prep remove? It's a bit late for Toxic Egg. I think Bag of Prep remove a strike. And then save my money for the next shop. Okay, 15 damage from them. That's okay. I can play Venerate and just start building up Sovereign Blade. Did they remove the relic rarity and elites now give 2 relics? No, elites don't normally give 2 relics. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, I can copy Sovereign Blade. And then... Gather Light. Okay, I see. So, Lagavulin Matriarch works differently than this one. There are 2 different versions of sleeping. This sleeping is it wakes up after 2 turns or losing HP twice, but Lagavulin Matriarch works like Lagavulin in the first game. I just wasn't expecting the 2 separate versions of the exact same thing. Okay, we play Alignment. Play Sovereign Blade. I think this. Play Parry. So it's either 2 or 3 turns. If you hit it a bunch, it could be 1 turn, but yeah, pretty much. Do I have lethal? I totally have lethal. Math is for losers. 41, 61. Damn. But wait, I meant to play Conqueror, not... Damn. That's fine. I think in that case, we just double defend. That's right, I wasn't paying attention to my energy that closely. 55. That's fine. We have parry. Cloak of Stars. Parry gets me full block. Venerate. Right, Soften Blade them. Forge 15. Full block. I'm gonna get energy just so I build up my goopy defense. And then I draw Sovereign Blade. There we go. Yeah, Sovereign Blade is ridiculous. I think I like my deck as it is. We've got a very thin deck now. My blocks, my defense all exhaust themselves. And I'll probably get rid of my strike. Well, having a one-cost attack is not bad. Maybe I take Photon Cut and remove the strike. Yeah. Got my hand on top of the draw pile. Okay, open with you. Okay. I think I put... No, I need Conqueror. Put Parry on top. Heirloom Hammer, the Sovereign Blade. Cloak of Stars to fully defend. This guy does not feel like an elite. I don't know why this guy is an elite. Okay, I think we start building up our Sovereign Blades. Okay, we play Glow, we play Alignment. Spoils of Battle. Spoils of Battle. Gather Light. Next turn, we probably draw the damage doubler. No, but that's fine. Fallen Star. He's dead anyways. At the start of each combat, forge 10. Okay, that's great. Draw 3 cards, choose a skill in your hand, and play it 3 times. 6 stars is a lot. I don't have the star generation to back that up. His gimmick is that he's chunky and he hits hard. Not necessarily. Like, that's how this particular like game plan is working, but we had a game that worked very differently. Summon Forth would be very good. Yeah, Summon Forth lets me just tutor the Sovereign Blade to my hand. Recover from your discount. Yeah, Liquid Memories. Okay, I'm gonna get a remove. I'm gonna remove my strike, I think. Is there anything I want less than a strike? No, I think it's strike. That's bad, that's bad. That's not good here. And then Forge 15, that's not bad, but I think getting Sovereign Blade back to hand would be better. Stable Serum is not very useful for me. So I'm gonna get a Liquid Memories. You can summon all of them or only one? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Can I afford to greed an upgrade here? With 3 potions. Honestly, these upgrades aren't even that good. Alignment's pretty good. Venerate's not bad. Let me get the alignment upgrade. Okay, so we start with Sovereign Blade immediately. That's good. 18 damage coming in. I'm gonna drink a strength potion here, just because we've got potions. So I think we start with Spoils of Battle. Alignment? How much? I need 21 defense. If I turn around, that's a lot less than I need. I don't want to play Softened Blade yet, because I'm going to get Heirloom Hammer and I want to double it. I'm going to play Cloak of Stars. That blocks everything. And then Harry, summon forth, just start building up. Yeah, this is a really cool boss design. It kind of works. It's like a baby version of the Act 4 elites. Okay, what's in here? Defend, photon cut, spoils at battle. That's not bad. I think we gather light. Let me see what I get off this colorless potion. Draw 3. Draw 2 cards. Hand. Like thinking ahead. I'm gonna put Conqueror on top. And play Gather Light. Next turn should be pretty good. Hopefully we draw... No, okay. So we're gonna... Conqueror... This guy. Sovereign Blade him. Cloak of Stars to block. We get frail, but that's okay. So I think... We don't die if we turn around, so that's good. We open with Glow, what do we have? There's a decent chance of getting alignment, not great. So 36, that's 9 block, 10, we don't die. Venerate. Glow's just a better Venerate. We don't need another Heirloom Hammer. Liquid Memories here is not the worst idea. I think maybe I just Sovereign Blade defend. Okay. And then Gather Light. I'm gonna Liquid Memories the Sovereign Blade back. Spoils of Battle. Go for this one. Summon forth to get both Sovereign Blades back. Okay, it does get both. Okay, now we can Conqueror. Yeah, Conqueror Sovereign Blade kills either one. Only thing is that then means we'll have to deal with this guy actually at full strength, and we won't have a Conqueror for that. Can I survive? The thing is, do I die if I Conqueror Sovereign Blade him? Then I'm out of energy. I wonder if we don't Conqueror here. I think I don't. I just play my 13 block. Then this turn, Sovereign Blade, summon forth again. Next turn, his block's gone, we kill him. Okay. Big Bang's good. Oh, this is the new guy. Girl. Well, this is a hell of a lot better than the sexy demon that takes your turn for you. 999 gold. 3 cards that draw me 3 cards the first time I play them. The 5th card I play each turn is free. How many shops do we have? 1, 2. Double shop? I mean, double shop with 999 gold is not bad. 5th card you play each turn is not very good for me, because I'm not playing 5 cards every turn. I don't have energy relics, and a lot of my cards are 1 or 2 energies. I don't have many free ones. Beautiful Bracelet's not a bad idea, but I think I just go 999 gold and then go for these 3 shops, or 2 shops. I feel like you can't go wrong with that one. Right, we start with the Sovereign Blade. I was wondering why that was, then I remembered the fencing manual. Okay. Alignment, parry, Spoils of Battle, Conqueror, Sovereign Blade for 76. You can get real buffs in Act 3? Apparently, that's my first time seeing that, lady. Sovereign Blade is such a goofy ability, man. We've got like a vigor thing going, but I don't know why I would do that. Is this the alternate Act 3? Is it? No, that's the door guy up there. It's still the same Act 3. I don't know if the alternate... Oh, and we have a membership card, too. Okay, just give me all these. I don't care what they do. Secret Weapon says put Sovereign Blade from my draw pile into my hand. Although, that's kind of redundant with Summon Forth, and it's awkward if I draw it late in a deck cycle, so I think I passed on that. Skill Potion's good. Could get me Sovereign Blade bonuses. Create a card. Not going to do much for me here. Let's get a remove. One of my bad defends. Yeah, we can get rid of one of the bad defends. And then, I mean, we're stacked on money, so... Finesse is basically free. I don't think there's anything that punishes me for playing a lot of cards, so I think we're fine. And then, I guess I'll take Explosive Ampoule, because we've got money. Okay, start with Big Bang. Not lethal yet, but it will be soon. Alignment, Spoils of Battle. Actually, let's just kill this guy. Yeah, we can totally just kill this guy. Oh, we're gonna pretend I was good at math. More glow? I think with how thin my deck is, it's fine. Well, we have a Sovereign Blade, so just use this. See what my favorite character is? Well, he's definitely been the most interesting of the ones I've played. I mean, Silent, Defect, Ironclad, they're different from Slay the Spire 1, but they're not that much different. And I wasn't a huge fan of Necrobinder. Well, I'm not getting rid of my bag of preparation. Planisphere is gonna get me almost no value, so I think I'm fine skipping on Planisphere. Innate. Yeah, having that be innate would be good. With 577 gold, I think a shop is worth more than 2 elites. Sure. Fairy in a bottle, block potion, get a remove. Okay, what's the worst card in this deck right now? The defend that's on 8. Yeah, we have really strong turn 1. This is our last shop. I guess we take a fairy in a bottle instead of a skill. No, fish oil's bad here. We can take a fairy in a bottle instead of that. Falling Star, Photon Cut. Those are better than a basic defend. Falling Star is my source of vulnerable, which is very strong with Sovereign Blade. And Photon Cut's card draw and not bad at all. What do I have to upgrade? I think we just dig for a relic here. Happy Flower. And we have Gambling Chip too. I can basically ensure my starting hand is whatever the fuck I want at this point. I think I can see my entire deck turn 1. So I want to one-shot this guy with Sovereign Blade. We can keep Finesse. Gather Light's not useful here. I don't think I need Photon Cut. Definitely don't need Venerate. Don't need you. So right now, Sovereign Blade's at 25. If I alignment, Fallen Star is lethal, 37. Yeah, so that's enough. I think we Heirloom Hammer, Sovereign Blade. We have Gremlin Horn too, man. Summon forth, Sovereign Blade. Yeah, you know, Sovereign Blade's kind of good. Yes. It's pretty good. I think Glow Plus is just kind of redundant where I can see my entire hand turn 1. Huh. Upgrade 3 random cards. Well, I'm certainly not drawing 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat. Okay, I mean, that's fine. This guy is so much easier in single player. Like, in multiplayer, he has 9 artifact with 2 players. In single player, he has 3 artifact. Okay, don't need Photon Cut. 25 defense. We get a parry off. We'll be fine. I'd like alignment. That would be ideal. Conqueror is a debuff. That's not going to get me much. I think we dip Stitch Spoils of Battle. Hopefully get to alignment. Yeah, we got to alignment. Draw card. Alignment. Big Bang. Heirloom Hammer. Glow. So we just start cutting through his artifact. Getting parry off would be very good. What's in here? Venerate plus, Defend plus. Play Sovereign Blade, get it back. 9 artifacts an ungodly number. Yeah, the multiplayer buffs on guys get a bit silly. Well, I mean, this guy's dead. Like, I don't think we need to do anything. Let's see, that's a debuff. Unfortunately, because that's a debuff, we can't do a whole lot to him, but like 80 damage. I'm pretty sure Summon Forth is an EO. Yeah, we get Sovereign Blade next turn. Both Sovereign Blades get the energy for them, and he's dead. I think these all make my deck worse. How did multiplayer go yesterday? Multiplayer is great. Yeah, I really like the way that multiplayer is balanced in this. I don't think we need to parry anything. We might be able to just one-turn him. We definitely don't need Cloak of Stars this turn. Heirloom Hammer's good. Don't need Venerate. Don't need Spoils of Battle. Hopefully Glow draws me into alignment. There it is. We Big Bang. Heirloom Hammer. Conqueror. So a little short of lethal, but that's fine. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not short of lethal. This character feels like Watcher sometimes. Do we Smith or... These upgrades aren't very good. We dig. What do we get? Oddly smooth stone. Yeah, I think this is another sprite that's unfinished. I don't think the enemy is supposed to look like this. We definitely want Heirloom Hammer. Fallen Star we can pass on turn 1. Spoils of Battle we can pass on. Parry I would like. Yeah. Okay, I did not draw my card draw, so it's unfortunate. What kind of skills do we have? Transform any number of cards in your hand into minion sacrifice? Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this card. I don't know if this card is good, but conceptually, I like this card. Well, are there any cards in our hand we don't really want? Not really. I kind of want all the cards in my hand. So that doesn't do much for me. Glow draws me cards. It might get me alignment. It did not get us alignment. That's fine. Let's drink this Forge 15 because this is our last fight. I think we open with Big Bang. Alignment? No alignment. Glow into alignment? Oh, my hand was full. Okay, well, we'll get alignment next turn. Double Sovereign Blade. Draw alignment? Is it gonna be the literal last card in my... It's gonna be the literal last card in my deck, man. Okay, well, I think we just start buffing Sovereign Blade. The way this guy works is he kind of alternates between this weak closed door form, and then when you deplete this thing's health bar, he turns into an open door. We play alignment. Spoils of Battle. Do I Heirloom Hammer again? I might just Heirloom Hammer again. And I think we save up for next turn. That way we can hit him before he starts turning back. So, Sovereign Blade 1. Get the energy off of thing. Maybe we should have saved up for Summon Forth. Can't I just forge 10,000 in one shot? I could, but we don't need to. I mean... Okay. He might be dead next turn. Finesse. Is this lethal? Oh, come on. That's just shy of lethal. But if we alignment, then we have the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, Sovereign Blade's kind of good. Okay, what do we unlock here? Darv the Hoarder. Okay, I think he's an ancient, yeah. Little king, you brim with mightiness like I. Tanks is immediately taken with the regent's regal confidence. So let you fight on even ground. Deal 8 damage X times, double if it's X or more. Deal 4 damage for each skill this turn. Gain 8 block, gain 2 vigor. Okay. I struggle to imagine his other card types being as good as Sovereign Blade, but we'll try again on Ascension 2. Rest of the rest site, Precarious Shears, Lost Coffers. It's gotta be Shears here. I quite like this character's defensive cards. But with taking damage... I think I'll go Strike Defend. Late shop here. 1 elite, 2 elite, shop elite. Option to bail. I think that's definitely the path. Here? Maybe here. I don't want to overload on fights too much because we took a lot of damage to start with. Less healing on second ascension? Yeah, yeah. It says ancients heal you for less. But that also includes Niao at the start. I wonder if pushing through the damage on the first turn would have been a better option. Okay. So, Reflect, Spectrum Shift. So, alignment's good, but right now, alignment makes my deck worse. I think Reflect is pretty good. I don't like the idea of Spectrum Shift. I think I'm going to go for Reflect. So we get this turn 1. That effectively is block 17, deal 11, which is really strong. I think maybe we double block Venerate, because then we can Fallen Star. The problem is I can only really cast that once per battle, and only if I don't cast Fallen Star, so I have to keep that in mind. So we Venerate, Fallen Star, Strike. That is interesting. 5 damage to a random enemy X times. That's gotta work really well with Vigor. I'm curious about his Vigor payoff. So in the short term, this card is a very bad idea. I assume it's just, yeah, more damage. In the short term, this card's a very bad idea. But I think our deck is good enough that we can take this long-term payoff. The best play is to take Gather Light here. Because then that lets me actually play this each deck cycle. I have to take Gather Light here. I can't afford to take Stardust. I will die to elites. Should I defend with Spiral? I think I heal here so I can be aggressive with elites. Yeah, this lets us do that. Get all of our energy back. This guy has Thorns, which is awkward. It's gonna be 9 damage from him. That's okay. He can take a little bit of damage. We kill this guy. His Thorns were off after 1 turn. We can Venerate, Reflect, Gather Light to get our passive Star Generation. Okay, let's just remember to block so we don't take the Thorns damage. There we go. Power Potion. Apply Weak, Vulnerable. 6 damage 3 times. I think all of these make my deck worse. Know Thy Place is maybe okay here. I want to go for something that isn't Sovereign Blade just to check out his other stuff. Celestial Might is bad here. Well, 18 damage. 2 energy, 18. Actually, maybe I take Celestial Might. I have decent energy, and it gives me damage for elites. Yeah, I think I take Celestial Might. Okay, I have no AoE, which is scary. I'm gonna drink a Power Potion here. These guys could kick my ass. And if I attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. Spectrum Shift. Maybe I'd play Spectrum Shift, see how it is. Okay, we could kill this guy, take 6. Next turn, game block, you will do your current block. Okay, Reflect's very good here. Game block next turn. Oh. Dramatic entrance. That colorless potion helped a lot. Start your turn, gain 2 energy. Deal 3 damage for each energy gained this turn. I think Genesis is the play here. Okay, side of 600 extra gold in the next stack. I want to see how that goes. I had seen this before and didn't get to use it. Gain 3 energy at the start of my turn? Okay. Take a Genesis plus. Okay. Good. I was hoping to draw into Reflect. Reflect will do a lot here. I play Reflect. When does Defend wear off? I think... I don't remember. Well, we fully blocked this. I guess we'll find out. Okay, it wears off at the start of their turn. So I could have gotten one of these guys. But that's okay. Okay, we're going to take a big hit here, but that's fine. I think I play Genesis and just accept taking some damage this turn. Genesis is stars, not energy. Yeah, I think that's fine, though. Okay, we get Reflect this turn. If that guy on the right attacks me... Yeah, we're good. Because this lets me... Let's see, I have 16, 9 damage from him. This will kill. Then I actually take a lot of damage, too. But we have to trade some damage. So the 2 on the right die. Oh, wait, right. It has to actually... I have to actually block the damage for it to work. That's fine. Vulnerable, this guy. Block, defend. I feel like Genesis is quite helpful here because I have enough star stuff that it is letting me play my hand. Okay, this kills him. And this kills him. Okay, Flex Potion. I think I can afford an Astral Pulse here. I think I route... Okay, Bag of Preparation's great. What elites could this be? Either Eel or Coral guy. I think I could kill both of them. Eel is a little bit scary, but I think Reflect... What's their special status do? Whenever you hit them, they gain block. Whenever you hit them for the first time each turn, they gain block, basically. Okay. Take a bit of damage turn 1. Not that much, because we have plated armor. And then hopefully every turn after this, we're in a pretty solid position. We deal 9 off of Reflect. Gather Light to keep our energy high. Yikes. Okay. Take a big hit here, but that's okay. We probably skip the 3rd elite, but I think we kill this guy at least. I think if we Flex Potion here. Fallen Star. This. Okay, as long as I don't draw the worst hand possible. Yeah, we're okay. When you play a card that costs energy or more, gain 4 block. Okay. Every 4 energy you spend, gain energy. Photon Cut's good here. Photon Cut's always good, I think. Okay, we survive this fight. Take this, rest, shop. We're good. Astral Pulse is great here. No defense is a little awkward. Am I dead here? There's 14 damage coming in. We're not dead. It's gonna be rough if I don't kill one of these guys, though. Let's see. If I venerate, I can kill this guy. Kill them. Need something to spend stars on. We have a lot of stuff to spend stars on. Why is this encounter easier in multiplayer? Is it easier in multiplayer? I want pure stars, not star energy. This shop should get me something. Let's see. So, Void Form. The first 2 cards you play each turn are free to play, end your turn. That's very interesting. Free to play includes star cost. I think that card could be very good, but I think taking it here is a bad idea. When you play a power draw card, at the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Start of your first turn, lose energy. At the start of all other turns, gain energy. That's a bad idea for this deck. Bread doesn't work well here. Secret Technique is very good. But I don't really have that many great skills right now, so I don't think Secret Technique does a lot for me. I think Crescent Spear is solid here. We have a lot of... It's like Perfected Strike, but better than Perfected Strike. It's 1 energy, and it doesn't require me to have strikes in my deck. That's 1, 2, 3... Right now, this is 1 energy, deal 12 damage, and then that will scale as I get more star costs. Toad for early game. Yeah, Toad would be pretty good early game, but I think we're at the point now it's not going to be huge. I think maybe I take Crescent Spear, remove a strike, vulnerable potion. Let's just buy all these potions. Can't hurt. And then, can I take a 3rd elite? The 3rd elite will be Coral Guy. We have a pretty good matchup against Coral Guy, I think. I think we can take Coral Guy. Might also count itself. Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, 14 damage. Yeah. Yeah, it counts itself. Man, I would have loved to have drawn any block cards. I think Genesis, Crescent Spear, and then just let Plated Armor get me. Okay. Yeah, because of Genesis, now we can play Reflect. And Fallen Star, Photon Cut, put Reflect on top. We can actually have it next turn when it's useful. I should have played Gather Light. Okay, Reflect's big here. Is he dead? I think he kills himself on the first hit. Yep. Speed Potion, meh. I like Gather Light quite a lot. I think I take Gather Light and then just kind of tolerate that as my stuff. This is Fish Guy. What does Soulfish do? I don't remember Soulfish. Do I need more than 38 HP for Soulfish? With 3 potions, probably not. I think we'll be fine. Okay, 8 damage 3 times. Gain 21 block. That's a bad upgrade. That's a mediocre upgrade. Photon Cut's a very good upgrade. Crescent Spear is probably my highest value upgrade. Right? 3 extra per each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. I guess just 4. Soulfish spam status. Right. I think I just upgrade Photon Cut. Genesis immediately. We don't have enough for Celestial Might, but that's okay. And then I start with strikes and just kind of... Right, yeah. And then you can put it to your hand by... Or discard by playing it. Right. Okay. I'm going to drink these just to be on the safe side. Photon cut. We can put Venerate on top. That's not very useful to me. Crescent Spear, Astral Pulse, Gather Light. Oh, the beacons aren't doing much for me, so I might as well get rid of them. I want to see how this map works, because I didn't get to... Oh, right, here's Intangible. I forgot about that. Well, that kind of kills my game plan here. I guess we just block this turn. I can hit him with Celestial Might 3 times. Okay, Photon Cut. Beacon on top. Celestial Might. Okay, Fallen Star. Crescent Spear. Is this lethal? We're 4 off lethal. But, I mean, he'll die the next time I get to play a card, so... Okay, Energy Potion. Neutron Aegis. Do I like this? What's this upgrade? So Sword Sage is bad here. Crash Landing is bad here. Neutron Aegis... Like, it's something to spend my stars on, but 8 plating doesn't seem that good. Like, he has way better cards to spend things on. Seems decent. I mean, it's a power. And, like, we have Reflect for... We have a few things that combo with Aegis. I don't know. I feel like I would rather have Comet or something. Right? I'd rather have 33 damage, like, 3 vulnerable, 3 weak. For, like, the same cost. Yeah, it's a power. It's a power. If it was a skill, I would have taken it immediately, but yeah. Okay, who is this? Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. Remove 4 cards when you shuffle at a soot. Start each combat with 4 energy. Right now, I'm leaning towards that. It's either that or Pumpkin Candle. How does one use Crash Landing? It's not that bad if you have a lot of cards in your hand. Like, if you have strong card draw. I remember on my Metamorphosis deck, I got a lot of free Crash Landings, and, like, my hand was pretty full anyways. 4 removes, but add a curse each time you shuffle. I don't think that affects the first time you play your deck. Oh yeah, he has transform codes too. Where is the... Man, what a great treasure map! I'm so glad I had this map. I don't know how we would have found this chest without the map. Okay, well these early sharps aren't going to do much for me. So we have Bag of Prep. I think with Bag of Prep, Very Hot Cocoa is the play. Because that gives me 7 cards to play. So we can just kind of play all this really comfortably. Oh, plus stuff like the guards. Yeah, the minions, yeah. We can Photon Cut to put Astral Pulse on top. Genesis. Hey, 6 for you. Okay, this guy's dead. These all make my deck worse. Okay, I think I open with Fallen Star here. Crescent Spear here. Photon Cut here. Put Astral Pulse on top. Strike here. Genesis, defend. Yeah, I think Coco was the play. Coco lets me just completely play my opening hand with no concerns. And because my deck is thin, that means it has a very good chance of being the cards that I want. Okay, so now Stardust is a little bit more interesting. But I think I take Glow. Although... So Stardust gives me a damage payoff for my stars, which is very nice. Let's say I have 6 energy. That's 30 damage, which really is not that much. However, if we get Vigor or Strength, Stardust would scale really well. And I think right now, we don't scale all that well. So I think maybe I try to take Stardust and then... well, I would take Glow because of card draw. I try to angle for something that gives Vigor. Because Stardust should work very well with Vigor. Some of my stars really well already. Yeah, but the problem is I don't scale very well for later in the game. Like, I'm addressing challenges now pretty well, but I don't really have anything that's going to scale me into Act 3, which I'd really like. And I think Stardust could be that. With Stardust. Plus, a Vigor card would play well with Celestial Knight. Just 20... I'm surprised that actually hit him 4 times. I think here I reflect, strike, venerate, fallen star. Don't want to spend Celestial Might on this guy, but I think I kind of have to. Okay, I think Photon... Yeah, we have lethal on this guy now. Okay. Decisions. Draw 3 cards, choose a skill in your hand, and play it 3 times. I don't have the Stout generation to back that up. I do kind of like the sound of Devastate, though. Man, if I could get Chemical X. AoE. We have some AoE. Let's see. Realistically, that deals 9 damage per turn. What's my boss? Boss is Crab. Yeah, I think we can afford that. There's a strong chance we can just play it turn 1. I think we have a decent matchup against Entomancer. Okay. So we start with Reflect, I think. Unfortunately, I drew a very bad opening hand here. It's all star cards. Heard this is similar to Balatro. I haven't actually played Balatro, so I couldn't tell you. Throw a weak potion at him here. Okay. And now we can Stardust for 50, which is like, that's a lot of damage. But like without Vigor, that really doesn't do much. Is the problem. The only thing they have in common is they play cards. I really want something that gives Vigor. Still Stardust, number 1. I think it could pay off if we get something that gives Vigor. Seven stars is a way better Stardust. Where's my nearest shop? I think I just remove Stardust at a shop and take 7 stars instead. If I build up for it, I can, and that's a way better scaling then. Like, here, 7 stars, just clear, it just does more damage. Like, generally, these things just do more damage. Like, oh, it costs less energy, actually. I was wrong. I thought I remembered it doing more damage, but I guess I hadn't actually seen the upgraded version. Free Black Hole Genesis. That kind of spending stars? No. Okay, and then I try to total up for 7 stars, I think. I misplayed that a bit. I should have Crescent Speared. Can I save myself here? I'm gonna take 2 potions. Save 15 damage. I think it's worth it. I'm gonna buy more potions from the shop. Really, just 1 potion. This deck needs 2 to 3 more glows? No, no, no. All in on Stardust. Forge 15. I don't think I need a Crescent Spear Plus. Addressing that, though. I think upgrading Venerate. Upgrading Venerate? No, upgrade 7 stars, honestly. We get 600 gold, so that's nice. Path to that shop. I haven't actually fought this guy before. I don't know what the key does. I'm kind of curious. What? Genesis. So this guy's normally an Act 3 elite. Well, one of the Act 3 elites. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. What kind of skills do we have? Hey. Reflect's very good here. Your turn weakens throttle blade pretty often with the start costs. Yeah, it does. Next, a special event in the next act. Okay. I think Crescent Spirit Plus has a lot of value. Hey, Toxic Egg. Now I don't have to feel bad about taking glows. What are the elites that we haven't fought? B guy. What's my matchup like against B guy? I have a lot of multi-hits. I don't know if my matchup against B guy is great. Yeah, I think B guy would give me a lot of trouble. I have not seen this guy before. Avocopter. He's very far away from me. Oh, I guess he has eggs. Okay. Okay, we can finally cast it. Is it worth casting? Yeah, it's worth casting. Who am I kidding? And hit it with one Stardust for one. Just for good measure. 27. 13. Yeah, we have lethal. Kingly Kick. Oh god, it costs 4 to begin with? No. We have 828 though. Something that gives vigor, maybe. Please? Enchant up to 3 cards with a joy. Adroit? Adroit? I don't know how to pronounce this word. Sure. Gain 3 block when I play it. Well, I'm always playing these cards, so. So maybe I, do both Gather Lights and Reflect. Because the value on it is low if it, enemy loses 9 HP at the end of each of its turns. We've got money. We've got money. We can... Oh, shit. I should have paid attention to how much money I had. That's fine. I like the idea of Gather Lights here. 13 defense on a Gather Light for 1 energy. That's pretty good. Okay, we drink this colorless potion. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Okay. So black hole. Specific enemy? Specific enemy. Can forge 15 twice. I don't know what fight that becomes in handy in, but we can do that. We don't have enough for 7 stars yet. We defend, Astral Pulse, Celestial Might, and then hopefully get Genesis. No Genesis yet, but that's okay. We photon cut here. Put Astral Pulse on top. And just save up. Hey, Roach 1A. Okay, I think Reflect. Turn around. Venerate. Wait for next turn. Take a bit of damage, but that's okay. We reflect 15 on him. Catastrophe has a very good chance of hitting both Devastate and 7 stars, so I think it's totally worth playing. Yeah. Yeah. Devastate's very good here. Honestly, we should have fallen Stout first, but that's fine. I think he's deals 14 damage this turn. We can just kill this guy. Assuming you're alone in this, but don't you feel like the enemies do too much damage in this game right now? You feel you're fine if you're playing really fast, but slow gameplays haven't felt that great. I have not felt that. Honestly, I felt like enemies scaled kind of slowly in this game. Like it didn't feel. Maybe it's because I'm used to playing at like Ascension 20 in the first game, but I wasn't getting the feeling like a lot of enemies were scaling super, like, aggressively. At end of combat, gain 30 gold. Huh. You know, going into Act 3, I don't think this is it, but... Huh. Okay. So, we unlocked unlocks a special event in the next act. So we want to hit an event. I think maybe we just go for all these events. I don't know if the event is guaranteed, so... Okay, this lady again. Mark 7 random cops. This lady's... At least in multiplayer, playing fast has felt much better than playing slow. I guess that's fair. Yeah. I mean, I felt like Defect... Both of the games where I was playing Defect, I felt like it was going fine. It was slow, but I didn't feel like I was getting outscaled. Yeah, Okay. Well, 7 rooms means 7 rooms split across everything, right? So it's not... It's not like the entire room is just free. At the start of each... What? Huh? What? What? Okay, yeah. You have 3 options for Act 3. Okay, one of them is big angry lion guy. I don't really remember what he does. You have the demon who, like, all of his relics fucking suck, and then you have this lady who has the best items ever. Here are your Act 3 ancient options or whatever. Well, fuck it. I mean, just start spamming them. 25, 25, 15. 20, 15. That's 65. We're 1 off lethal on him, but like he'll die anyways. You hate Baku so much. Okay, well I can finally get rid of these fucking King's Courages. I don't need these. Oh, he's not dead. Stardust? Oh, I didn't have any energy. Or stars. The only one you've seen? It took me a long time to find these other ones. I was getting nothing but Vaku for a long time. Okay, yeah, I would like a glow here. A glow plus, that's very good. Holy shit. Holy shit! What the fuck? I mean, these potions aren't even that good for me, but like... I think I keep the vulnerable. I think that's nice to have consistently. You simply not had success thus far. You do cure the demons your enemy maybe has one relic that you want ever. So he had a relic. He has a relic that is just the apparition event, but better. I think you lose like 6 max HP and you get 3 apparitions, which is awesome. The play your turn for you one, I don't know about that one. I haven't tried it. The umbrella is funny, and it kind of worked the one time that I took it, but this kills. Plays your cards in order left to right. Yeah, I've seen it at play. Okay. I think Patter has potential. Okay, this is a source of vigor. Forge 10, rest site. Enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. Enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. Man, if I had, oh, dude, if I had put a Droy on the multi-hit things, and then I got the lighter, these would be absolutely ridiculous. 9 extra damage on each of these would have been absurd. In fact, we're going to go to a lot of... Wait, did I not get potions? Oh, the start of each combat, right. We're going to get a lot of events here, and I think there's a solid chance that we get something to enchant our things with. Okay. So the lantern key now. At the start of your turn, play a copy of your last played attack. At the start of your turn, play a copy of your last played attackers. Yeah. Yeah. So every turn, I just copy the last card that I played? Okay. Okay, do you guys think I instantly die if I decide to reject? Because you can click the reject button. It says you are not allowed to reject. If you click you are not allowed to reject, it then tells you that you'll die if you reject. And... I mean, I've got a fairy in a bottle. Right? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I lose my fairy in a bottle? Oh, what the fuck? No, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. I have a fairy in a bottle. I have a fairy in a bottle. I should be able to say no. Like, there's a chance that this is just a bait. But if it's not a bait, I lose the game right here. Like, the game could just be fucking with me. And as soon as I click yes, it's just like, ah, gotcha. Keep going. It's for sure not a bait. Yeah. Upgrade 2 cards, 2 random relics. I think 2 upgrades is strong here. And we have a shop coming up, so we can Well, actually, I don't know if we have enough money for a remove the shop. We can try to get enough. But, who's my boss? Kremlin Knob, Book of Stabbing, other guy? I'll take a shame. My upgrades do 4 damage, 7. I think I want Venerate. Could try it on a shittier run. The problem is I don't have that many shitty runs. I quite like Gather Light Plus. There's a good chance I'll have some of... Yes! 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 Okay. Okay. Stardust. Stardust 100%. Stardust will deal... I don't know what the ordering is, but Stardust is going to deal a lot of damage. And we can Stardust plus too. At the start of each combat, lose 4 HP, lose 11 HP, obtain a random relic. Huh. Well, I don't need to heal. And I don't really want to lose 4 HP at the start of each... Well... It's functionally... It was a whetstone, okay. Yeah, I don't have enough money to do a removal. I think maybe I go for this. This might get me a removal. Sure. Give 100 gold. Hey, red mask. Deal 8 damage 7 times. I think Devastate is the better play here. That way we save up for Stardust. Okay, I think we Reflect, Gather Light. You're gonna need a Yu-Gi-Oh! Style explanation for a lot of these? Oh, right, and I'm doubling my... God. Okay. Stardust deals 20 damage, 30 damage for each star that I have. The Stardust payoff has come. Stardust doesn't suck anymore. Do I take another glow? I think I can afford another glow. With this many potions, we can take an elite. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Okay. So, Flex Potion doesn't do much for me. You can throw a Vulnerable Potion, and I'll drink a Swift Potion. Okay, so we Fallen Star, Glow, Reflect, I think. Hatter, Celestial Might, Photon Cut, play Venerate. And then we get Venerate at the start of our next turn, too. Flex with Stardust. Stardust deals 180 damage. I think we're okay. At the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards. Okay. I could upgrade, but I don't even think it's worth upgrading. Like... We get our upgrades for free anyways. Yeah. I know Stardust sucked in the meantime. But I think the payoff finally came. I mean, if I Venerate, Reflect, Gather Light, like the second I draw Stardust, this man dies. Yeah, and you know what? I could, if I Stardust now, Oh, I should have put Stardust on top. That way I could play 7 stars for 49 damage. That's fine. We'll just... Stardust now. And then at the start of my next turn, I will Stardust for 3. Which I think is worth saving. Stardust for 3 does more than 7 stars. Oh! Oh no, it copies the state that Stardust was cast in. So, it's not Stardust for 3, it's Stardust for, like, 6, or however much it was. Okay, so it's even better than I thought it was. Oh, okay, and we get a free 7 stars. Sure. If you skip again, does it keep playing? I don't know, but he starts on Nemesis mode, so... It's not going to do a whole lot anyways. So I think we apply a weak here into vulnerable. Throw vulnerable potion, because why not? Attack potion's useless here. Play a defend. Crescent spear for extra block. Triple my block. Go for next turn. What kind of attack potions do we have? Deal 4 damage for each skill this turn. Devastate. I think we just take Devastate. I think Hatter. Start slinging shit at this guy. I played a strike last. I should have... Well, he has this shit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I think we just build up to try to get a huge Stardust and hope it comes on a turn that we need it. Stardust? No. We have good card draw, though. We might be able to draw into Stardust. 7 stars? 7 stars basically gets me there. Let me Photon Cut in case we find Stardust. No. 12 damage to all enemies. 7. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay. I wonder what Ascension 3 is, because... Ascension 2. Thoughts on Regent now? I mean, I thought Regent was extremely powerful the first time we played him, and every single run we've done with Regent has been extremely powerful. So, I think Regent's a pretty good character. Vexing Puzzle Box. Ripple Basin. Festive Popper. Okay. Hey, Dog. Enemies and treasure chests drop less gold. Oh, thanks. Well, I guess we go for less gold. Raise your max HP by 11. Transform one of your strikes and one of your defends. Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. I mean, I liked Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. It's Soulfish. That's reasonable. We don't have the money for good shops, and we get less money. I don't really like Leafy Poultice. It's not awful. I think maybe we do this. Go here. We have the option to take elites if we want. And hopefully with these 3 cards we can start a solid deck. Yeah, 10 max HP is a lot. You're convinced the Barnacle Staff doesn't exist, but fishing for like 4 hours. I haven't actually gotten the Barnacle Staff before. I haven't shared your pain yet, but if it's anything like the other legendary stuff, 4 hours is really excessive. What kind of fishing setup do you have? We have people. Okay. I think Celestial Might is an all-around solid card. And I think we need upfront damage if we want to go fight some elites. It's either Celestial Might or Collision Course. Maybe I prefer Collision Course here. This might seem weird, but I think in the short term, Collision Course gives me a lot of value. In a small deck, we can remove it later. And And I think it will make my deck the strongest for fighting Act 1 elites. Refined Blade is too slow. And with uncertainty as to what I'm going to get from these cards, I think Collision Course gives me the best odds of being in a good shape to take on anywhere from 1 to 4 elites. It's not that dissimilar to like a Slice or an Anger, just being a free cast. It's really nice. And like I can Collision Course, defend, take no damage. And I think by the end of my deck cycle, he's dead. Favorite character in the game so far? I mean, I like this guy a lot. He's fun. He's got a great vibe to him. Okay. I don't know if I like any of these. Furnace is bad. Furnace is way too slow. We can't take that here. We die if we take that. Cosmic Indifference isn't bad. I think we go Cosmic Indifference. It's just a little bit awkward with, like, deck cycling amounts. He's gonna get Thorns next turn. We're not gonna be able to burst him down. We could burst down this guy. Yeah, we can do that. Cosmic Indifference. Get Collision Course back. But it goes on top. Okay. Okay, if we Collision Course, Cosmic Indifference. Fallen Star, strike. I think Glow is all around just very solid. With some low energy cost, I think Glow is decent here. Interesting. Pay gold to gain max HP and continue feasting. Or upgrade a random card. Well, upgrading a random card's bad. Transform a card. Okay. Transform a strike here. Max HP. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, Knockout Blow lets me one-shot a guy here, which is very good. We take damage for it, but... I think that's fine. So here we can... Fallen Star, Collision Course. Venerate's useless here. We don't need to play that. Maybe we should have played the Speed Potion there, save 5 HP. No, we Speed Potion here, though, definitely. Random bonuses? Kill a guy, take 9, I think is my best option. This is a brutal elite. AoE is not very effective on him. Because the problem is, there's only so much AoE you can do at once, and with 4 guys, it's a lot, and all the block they get, you're kind of locked in to end up doing a lot of things. Lunar Blast, 4 damage for each skill this turn. Glitter Stream, Astral Pulse. I think I can afford an Astral Pulse here. We've already taken the elite that would have wanted AoE, but like something like this, Astral Pulse is quite good. Do we have lethal with Astral Pulse? I hope so, otherwise it's going to be a rough spot. If not, we play Knockout Blow. Wait, no, we play Knockout Blow no matter what. Yeah, because these are both star costs, so we do that. Fallen Star, yeah. Flex Potion. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card. That's very interesting. Machine learning with deck thinning? Upgrade probably goes innate, right? Yeah, it's machine learning with deck thinning. Okay, I'll take it. How aggressively do we path for elites? What upgrades can we get? Knockout Blow Plus isn't going to do a whole lot. Tioni Plus is a lot. I think maybe I get Tioni Plus. I can do one elite with what I have here. I think we can afford a weak potion here. We have to kind of just deal random damage over time. Oh, we have Centennial Puzzle Blocks too. Here we get rid of a defend. So, Fallen Star, Collision Course. Glow? Cosmic Indifference. Defend. This lets me get rid of the debris, so that's nice. Yeah, that synergizes well with the debris. Oh, this is awkward though. I don't have block cards. Okay, we take a bit here. We probably have to heal at the next campfire, but that's okay. We can nix the strike here. Collision Course, Cosmic Indifference to get the Collision Course back. No, I should have kept the strike. Getting him down below 20 HP would have been really good here. Yeah. If I would have saved 9 HP if I had gotten rid of the defend instead of the strike. First time you play Power Reach combat, gain 9 block. So first turn, that's fine. I don't think I like any of these too much. Every 5 cards you add to your deck, heal 15 HP. Interesting. Okay, we heal here. And I think we could do 2 elites with this deck. Tyranny. Okay, Tyranny, defend. Fallen Star. Collision Course. Cosmic Indifference. To get back Collision Course. Strike. And then next turn we get him to be stunned. We can Collision Course. Knockout Blow. It's going to debuff me, but that's okay. We get rid of a defend here. Now we get rid of Astral Pulse. I think. Glow. Cosmic Indifference to get back Knockout Blow on top. Play a strike. He dies to Knockout Blow next turn. Exhausted defend. I like Tioni quite a lot. Plays well with what we have. Cloak of Stars isn't bad. Radiate. Does Cloak of Stars make my deck better, though, is the question. I think Cloak of Stars makes my deck a little bit better. Oh, Punch Guy. Cloak of Stars. Cosmic Indifference to get back Collision Course. Collision Course, Astral Pulse. Fish Strike. And then we Knockout Blow. Okay, this is going great. Play 5 stars, gain 9 stars. That's interesting. We don't have great star generation, so we're not getting to 5 stars. Only way we could do that is with Knockout Blow, but Knockout Blow is more of just a big hit. Devastate's not bad. I don't mind Devastate. It's just a source of damage. These fuckers again. Okay, well, both Knockout Blow and Devastate work well here. I think we Devastate this guy. Cosmic Indifference to get Devastate back. Well, no, because I can't play... Maybe get Venerate back. Cloak of Stars. Blocks all the incoming damage. Get these guys below 30. 30 is the breakpoint for damage. Because I can one-shot them if they're below 30. Get rid of Fallen Star here. Actually, no. All I need to do is just build up to one-shot these guys. Knockout Blow plus Devastate. The problem is I can't play both. Devastate costs 1 energy. We're 1 energy short for Knockout Blow and 1 star short for Devastate. It's very unfortunate. I think I put Venerate on top. I put Blow on top. Blow on top, we take a lot of damage this turn, but we stay alive. And hope we draw into... Get rid of a defend here. Problem is, if I play Cloak of Stars, I don't have enough for the Devastate Knockout Blow. This is so much worse than Pyramids in the first game. These are a tough elite, yeah. Okay. We Cosmic Indifference to get Collision Course back. Play a defend. It's a gamble to play Cloak of Stars here. Collision Course kills this guy on my draw. Ideally, we get Collision Course. One other thing. At the very least, we kill one of them. Okay, good. Good. So we can Collision Course. We can Knockout Blow. No. We Venerate. Devastate. Defend. And then hopefully we just draw Knockout Blow here. Yeah, we do. Exhaust the debris. Damn, but we don't, Okay, we can't actually play Knockout Blow. That's the problem. Okay, Fallen Star. Defend. Cosmic Indifference. Get... Glow? Put a weak on him. Drops down to 9 coming in. Okay. He should die this turn to Knockout Blow. Okay, rough elite, but we did do a 4 elite act 1, so... That's pretty good. Okay, I got this before, and I was not able to kill 5 elites. I want to kill 5 elites and make that work. I think I have to rest here. I think Soulfish will kill me if I don't rest. Oh, we can exhaust beacons. Awesome. You know, honestly, I think I just shrink this guy and go to town on him. Let me back knockout blow. I didn't really mean to do that. I mentally got knockout blow and the other one mixed up for some reason. This is fine. Getting rid of the beacons is awesome, so. Okay, play convergence. Play a defend. It's back to full size now, but that's okay. We get rid of the beacon. Play Fallen Star. Play Venerate. Play Glow. Play Devastate. And then, I mean, he dies to knockout blow, so. We didn't draw knockout blow. There we go. Hey, Sunfish. I think that guy's more nutritious than Sunfish. Okay, okay. So we have Bombardment, which is ridiculous. Foregone Conclusion is also incredible. What do we have right now? I mean, I think it's Bombardment. I think it's always Bombardment. The first time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. I can sacrifice card rewards every 2 sacrifices to obtain a relic. Add 2 relax. Can sacrifice card rewards. That sounds interesting. Where is there a shop? We need elites. I can do 1, 2. I could potentially do 3 elites. I want to see what this relic is. We have to skip all of our shops to do this, though. But I really want to see what that thing does. Okay, we full block that guy, he gets stunned. We can Bombardment Devastate. Collision Course. And then we Bombardment on the start of our turn. And then we can knockout blow him. Okay, well, I feel fine just hunting guys to get card rewards sacrifice. I think I'll drink a cure all here. Okay, we take a little damage, but that's okay. Bombardment should solo him after this. Yeah, I want Convergence. Bulwark. So we sacrifice a card reward, we get... Okay. Yeah, that seems good. Seems good. Got Blood Vial too, which is nice. Yeah. And we can exhaust these Toxics. We have a great matchup against these guys. Do we have enough to kill this guy? 9 plus 6. We do if we drink a Flex Potion. So worth drinking a Flex Potion for this. I think it is. If we want to kill a bunch of elites, we have to be conscious of our HP. Okay, we can Fallen Star, Devastate, Astral Pulse, he's dead. So Cosmic Indifference Plus is appealing. Yeah, I'll take that. This is a scary fight. Knockout Blow isn't going to work here because they have their max damage they can take capped. I might drink a colorless potion here. Deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by... Oh! That solves this. I hope that boulder gets bigger each time. All I have to do is stay alive. So we can... Let me play Glow. And Fallen Star... Devastate, defend, defend. Oh, the boulder gets bigger each time. I like that. No, don't take any of this. Okay, hunt elites. Our matchup against this guy is fine. I hope. Okay, Astral Pulse is not very good here. I'm going to Cosmic a difference to get back Convergence. And then... Like I Knockout Blow his face, Cosmic Indifference to get back Knockout Blow. Okay, do we take 27 damage to play Bombardment? That's a lot. That's a lot, but if I don't get Bombardment off the ground here, we're going to be in a rough spot. Wait! Wait! Yeah, I could have exhausted Bombardment using Tyranny. I just thought of that. Okay, maybe I just cycle my deck for that then. Yeah, because I don't have to actually play it. Is that... Okay, it doesn't play this turn, but... Yeah. Okay, well, lesson learned for the future. Now we know. Cosmic Indifference to get back. Devastate, I think. We get energy off Devastate. No, let's just play Defend Plus. Alright. Take a bit of damage in this fight. You ever thought of trying Enter the Gungeon? I tried to Enter the Gungeon once. Over Steam Remote Play. It didn't go that well. I should have sequenced that differently. Okay, Eternal Feather is huge. That is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for. Okay. I think I actually avoid playing Tyranny here, just to get Bombardment off the ground immediately. Okay, we can... Astral Pulse, Cloak of Stars, Convergence, Cosmic Indifference to get back... Venerate? Knockout Blow? Venerate? Convergence? Maybe Convergence. Oh, like, Bombardment's a random enemy. I don't know why I thought he would keep doing that guy. Oh, yeah, I think I popped this here. Convergence, Defend. Then next turn we get Devastate. Devastate kills him. Okay. So here we get Convergence upgraded. Bombardment. We already have Convergence upgraded. I don't know why I said Convergence. I think we angle for this here to get another heal. Okay, that's good. That's a good relic here. It's got to be Glow. Glow Plus is such a huge upgrade. Okay. Knockout Blow gives me defense. Okay, we get rid of that. We Fallen Star with Bombardment, and Bombardment should solo. And we have Cloak of Stars. Okay. Now all I have to do is just sit here and do nothing, and he will die to Bombardment. In fact, let me put Knockout Blow on top, and we just straight up kill him next turn. Okay, Mercury Hourglass. I think both these cards suck. All these cards suck. 2 energy, draw 6. With the energy stuff that I have now, very bad. Heirloom Hammer, I have no colorless. Celestial Might sucks. We get a Potion Belt. And then maybe Venerate plus? Okay, Tyranny. Collision Course. Astral Pulse. Cosmic Indifference to get back. Collision Course. Plate Debris. Okay, I think we play Cloak of Stars, Bombardment, Collision Course, and then just let Bombardment kill him. Knockout Blow? Knockout Blow is lethal. Okay. And then another Elite. I think we can... I think we can get all 7 or all 5 elites to make this thing transform into whatever it's going to transform into. I really want to see. Okay. Let's get rid of a strike. We Astral Pulse. Can I Devastate and Knockout Blow? I can Devastate and Knockout Blow. Problem is that doesn't kill the guy on the right. Well, it does if I use a potion of blinding. Okay. Add 3 random colorless cards into your hand, but they're not free. But they're not free, and I have such bad energy generation. No, sacrifice another card. Meal ticket, huge. We've had to sacrifice a ton of shit to make this work. We haven't hit any shops. We've got almost 500 gold on us. I really hope this works out. Who's our boss? The Insatiable. Then we upgrade Devastate. Being able to recur convergence is very nice. Okay, there's the code we needed. Oh, I should have fallen shard before that. That was a misplay. Okay, well now we just stay alive. And Bombardment will take care of it. Yeah, so this guy is constantly trying to drag you in. If this ticks down to 0, I die instantly. Immediately. And every time I play this card, it gets more expensive. So we kind of have a... If you have a very thick deck, you might not be able to get these, and if you don't have much recursion. So he kind of tests your ability to get this card consistently, and spend and either deal a bunch of upfront damage or last long enough while keeping things going. I think here I Frantic Escape, Devastate, Glow? Yeah. A thick deck. Okay. I'm pretty sure just off of Bombardment being replayed, I kill him. So I don't think I have to worry about replaying any of my... Oh. Any of my cards. The Frantic Escapes. Yeah, we're fine. If we just knockout blow collision course, he dies next turn. Sovereign Blade now deals damage to all enemies. This is funny. Big Bangs. Can't go wrong with Big Bang. Okay. Where can we get 2 elites? Okay. Okay, we can... We can take this line. We can do 2 elites and 2 rooms before the final boss. We can transform our relic. Oh, God. So, Jeweled Mask is actually good. Fiddle makes Glow suck. What is... Do I have any powers? I have Tyranny, but Tyranny is already innate. So, Jeweled Mask just... I think just makes Tyranny free. Preserved Fog, I don't particularly want, because we have Tyranny to exhaust our things anyways. And Fiddle... The thing is, with Convergence... Fiddle is way better than Glow. Yeah, but it also... It's Big Bang. The problem is I can't Cosmic Indifference and then just like Big Bang or Glow to get a card back the same turn. That's my main issue with it. Jeweled Mask also lets me pick a power from the shop and just essentially have it guaranteed for free. I think. Which sounds appealing to me. I don't think any of these options are bad. Because Folly also... I think I could get rid of Folly using Tyranny. I could just exhaust it. But then I only draw 3 cards on my opening hand, which is concerning. I don't have Bag of Prep. 2 innate cards with no Bag of Prep is concerning. Yeah, I think I just take Fiddle here. I'm gonna hate... The main thing that I'm concerned about with Fiddle is if I transform this relic and it has something to do with drawing cards. I'm gonna drive to wherever Mega Crit's headquarters is and punch them, if that's the case. That's the fear. Is that we go through all that and then find out, actually, the relic you took means that it... doesn't work. Does Folly act as an Economicon curse? It says it can't be removed from your deck. That's not the same thing as not being able to be exhausted. I don't know for sure, but I would think not. Okay. If we... I have no blocks in hand. Can I do enough damage to kill this guy? If I... he's got, what? 54? 40? Plus 14. Yeah, we can kill him. We can kill him. And then we get defense off that. So yeah, we're good. Venerate, Devastate, Collision Course, Strike. Fallen Star Bombardment? Fallen Star Bombardment. Yo, guys, I could take Prophesize. Could you imagine how huge Prophesize would be right now? That would be so big. Okay, well, let me take a remove. Tyranny is useless now, no? I'm pretty sure Tyranny is useless now. I think we get rid of Tyranny. It's just a curse now. Fiddle's better than Tyranny, but they don't do anything together, because Fiddle blocks Tyranny from drawing cards. Exhaust? I can exhaust things, but I think I would rather have an extra card in my opening hand than the ability to exhaust. Because we're drawing 7 cards anyways, like... Although we have T-set, actually. Actually, no, with T-set, I'm fine with having Tyranny in my opening hand. Yeah. Do I have another another shop? We do have another shop. Maybe just Happy Flower. Power Potion's good. And then save for the next shop. Okay, we get to divine. Oh, come on, that didn't reveal the cardboard box. I wanted the cardboard box. Okay, well, Big Bang gets me a Sovereign Blade. I don't even know what the cardboard box does. I just wanted it. I think if we knockout blow defend, that's our best line here. Box is always a scam. If you don't go into debt, you can't get it. Yeah, it dawned on me as I started going for it. It was a bit too large. Regal Pill. The sacrifice card upgrades relic is quite good. Big Bang being innate is a downgrade. None of these cards are really that amazing. Maybe Cosmic Indifference plus. Okay, yeah, this is that elite. Do I drink a power potion here? Definitely play Bombardment. I think I drink a power potion here. Whenever you spend star, gain 2 block for each star. Whenever you spend or gain star. I think Black Hole is the line here. Bombardment gets me defense. And then I think... Is it... Play Venerate so we can play stuff later. Maybe we defend here. Okay, so all my cards are ethereal now. That's the hex that guy gives. I'd like to kill him, but Man, I'm just short of having enough. Convergence is useless here. So any way that Mike... I mean, he dies soon. I think we take a big hit here. think we knockout blow for the defense, because we have the helmet. As soon as we collision course this guy, he'll... Okay. And then we can knockout blow you, fallen star you, devastate you. Yo, we get another tyranny? Now we sacrifice. Whetstone. Yeah, I question marks here. Hey, it's a fake merchant. Okay. Bad, bad, bad. Happy Flower's okay. Custom card. I guess attack. Hey, that's pretty good, actually. Actually, these are both quite good. This is a very good 1 energy card. But I think weak and vulnerable is best here. I don't have many sources of that. Okay, I think we just go remove a basic defend and then strength potion. Fallen Star, Convergence, Cosmic Difference to get Convergence back. Cosmic Difference to get Cosmic Difference back. It's hologram tech all over again. Okay, Venerate, Convergence, Cloak of Stars, Cosmic Indifference to get Convergence back. Defend. And then this turn should be a good turn. We Big Bang. I'd really like Source of Vulnerable, but that's fine. Devastate. You played Defect yet? Yeah. I've enjoyed Defect. Glow doesn't really get me much. Getting that Mad Science would be good. I think we set up to try to get that. Sovereign Blade gives me defense for playing it. It should. Did I get block off that? Okay, then we get an oddly smooth stone. And finally, after this elite, we can finally see what the fuck the sword and the stone does. And how completely not worth it this was. We heal on entering the west side anyways. We can afford to take a hit here. Okay, Big Bang. Mad Science. Collision Course. Fallen Star. Sovereign Blade. Venerate. Astral Pulse. Glow. Both the stars. Gives you permanent plus 69 strength, yeah. Goated card. Do I kill him here? 33. That's not enough. No, I don't think I kill him here. So we want to turtle up a little bit. There's 24 damage coming in. That's fine. We probably... Mad Science to get a hit in. Focus Stars. Defend. Cosmic Indifference to get back Mad Science. Then we Sovereign Blade him. Okay, it's finally time. Start each combat with 3. Well, that was not worth it. I mean, that's not a bad relic. That's not a bad relic. Plus 3 strength at the start of combat's not bad. But holy shit, that was a Herculean endeavor for just a brimstone that doesn't buff the enemy. On a different character, that would probably be better. Or if I had the multi-hit stuff. Like, if I had Stardust, that would be pretty solid here. Yeah, triple Vajra, Red Skull minus. If I had spec'd into the multi-hit stuff, that would have been okay. But man, this does nothing for my deck. That makes it innate? That's a terrible upgrade. Okay, you know how else I can get 3 strength at the start of combat? Drinking 2 strength potions. That one also works. It's kind of rewarding you for doing something that's already very good. Yeah, but you have to path really hard to get 5 elites in before the end of 2 acts. Like, I had to go max elite paths both ways, and I had to give up on, like, some other shops and stuff on the way. I think I would have been better off just going to shops in the meantime and getting more value from them. Like, I don't think it was bad. And if I did it again, I would probably do it again. But it didn't feel great. Get rid of this debris. I'll be honest, I don't even know what this boss does. Like, I've gotten to this boss several times, but every time, like, I think something probably happens when you kill this guy, but, hey, exhaust bombardment. Every time I've gotten here, I've just bursted down this guy before anything happened, basically. I like being able to exhaust bombardment with whatever I want and still have it work fine. Like, she spends all this time buffing this guy, but this guy's not very dangerous. Well, I mean, some of the other quest relics that I've gotten, right? One in Act 1, a 0-cost attack that deals 14 damage. Felt really, really good to get. Another one literally doubles the last card I play every turn. Which felt really good. And this one, I guess the other issue is that it comes in so late in the game. It literally came in the turn or the room before the final boss. And by that point, my deck's already fine. It doesn't need this. It's giving me an advantage that my deck doesn't need at all, so it didn't really feel worth getting. You know, having this strength or not, I still would have been perfectly fine killing these guys. This boss feels kind of easy. Like, I don't get what this boss is supposed to be, like, stress testing me on. Like, what does this boss counter? What's the... What difficulty is this boss giving me? Because it doesn't really scale that hard. Those literally put a curse in your deck during the quest? Yeah. They do. Another one gave 600 gold for a curse, too. We need Timekeeper to come back. Yeah, I haven't felt like the Act 3 bosses in this game counter your decks as hard as the Act 3 bosses in Slay the Spire 1. Like, I think the experiment guy that's Gremlin Knob Book of Stabbing Nemesis, can give certain decks a lot of trouble. That last boss there, she didn't really feel that, like, difficult. She just felt like an elite, honestly. Some of the elites feel more difficult than that fight did. And then the Doorkeeper, like, kind of does... Doorkeeper's kind of like, Awakened one. In the sense that you kind of have a setup period, and then the boss gets difficult. Except, it felt like Awakened one kind of pressured you a lot more upfront with the 2 cultists and scaling for each power, which made it a lot more difficult, a lot more of a challenge, whereas that one just kind of hits you. I feel like if they had some kind of buff like Awakened one, or had some kind of minions or something to give you a bit more upfront pressure, that fight could be a bit more interesting. This is a placeholder. You're so confused with what it means to damage the bosses. Hit the boss with attacks? I'm not sure I understand. Minion dive bomb? Okay, this seems like a fun way to play this character. Like, loading your hand up with debris. I think this is what you're supposed to do with debris. Like, you get debris, and then you have cards to transform debris or exhaust debris. I don't know if this is very good. Knowledge Demon and Queen could swap places with a stat readjustment. Yeah, I think Knowledge Demon is an interesting fight. Looks like colors card, gain 1 strength, deal 5 damage with 3 additional damage for each card you created in this combat. Okay, so what is Ascension 4 now? Start each run with 1 less potion slot. Okay. I wonder if there were 20 Ascensions, because these are scaling pretty quickly. Okay. Well, I think I only want to do a quick stream today. We did like 3 hours. 3 hours, 3 runs, roughly. Oh, we won all of them. I have not had a bad run with this character. Every single playthrough I've done with this character, regardless of the archetype, has felt extremely strong. Like, Sovereign Blade is cracked. Star Generation is cracked. Metamorphosis is cracked. Like, everything I've tried to do with this character has been obscenely powerful, it feels like. You've got Ball. You've got Snecko. What is that? You've had loads of difficulty with the Regent so far? Really? You hit the Architect, no idea what that did. Like, doesn't unlock a path if you do enough damage. So, that's basically... So, the way the first game works is once you get to the end, the heart is there, and you attack the heart, but you aren't able to actually deal damage to it, and then it kills you. But once you do a certain thing, you unlock the ability to fight the heart as a boss, like the final boss of the game. And that's basically what's going on here. You get to the end, and there's what would be the final boss, it seems like. And then, presumably when the game fully comes out, you would get the ability to unlock that as a fight, but right now, that's kind of the end of the run, and then that would probably get added later. Stargen was kind of iffy. Yeah, I think that was more on me building the deck poorly, though. I think I didn't know the Star Gen cards that well and how the flow of it worked. I think if I were to build it again, I think it would have been better. Oh, yeah, the numbers are your score. And then it's kind of the sum of what other players have done as well. So what did I have in this one? Yeah, I just built this deck poorly. score is always near 1280. Oh, can I not see my score? Either I'm blind or score isn't on the run history. Oh well. Yeah, I think I could have made this deck better. I didn't make it that well. You'd think they haven't added the score system yet, and it's just 1280 every time. That's pretty funny. Hope this game adds some sort of endless mode. Slay the Spire 1 has an endless mode. It would be in a custom. Let's see, do we have custom endless now? There are a bunch of modifiers. What does score signify? Like how well you did, right? It's a score. You know, how fast you played, how much damage you took, how many elites you killed. So let's see, you can draft 10 cards at your start. You can do a sealed deck, specialized, 30 random cards, 5 colorless cards. Flight. Okay, it doesn't look like endless is in the game yet, but I would expect an endless mode because there's an endless mode in Slay the Spire 1. Yeah, so defect in this game is a lot more... They expanded the design space of focus to be a lot more focused on temporary focus instead of permanent focus. Because with permanent focus, you kind of have, like, defragment gives you focus, biased cog gives you focus, but you lose focus every turn. Consume gives you focus, but you lose an orb slot. There's not a lot of design space to go beyond that. So in this game, they have hotfix, which gives you focus per turn. This is really good with something like hologram. Like you hotfix, hologram, hotfix. That's 6 focus for that turn, which will give you a ton of energy or a ton of damage off of your orbs or a bunch of block. There's an uncommon code. Which one? Gain 2 focus for each unique orb you have. So you play this 1 energy. This can very easily get you 6 focus. When it's upgraded, it doesn't exhaust. So if you synchronize, hologram, synchronize, that's 12 focus for the turn. Which is huge. Defect also has kind of a status sub-theme. I think they took the status sub-theme from Ironclad and gave it to Defect instead. Because I don't think Ironclad really had... like power through, wild strike, stuff that added wounds to your deck and dazed. Yeah, I don't think he has much of those. Instead, Defect has them. So Defect has fight through, which is basically power through. He has compact, which removes all of your status cards and turns them into this. This is a really good card because there are a lot of bosses and enemies that add status to your hand. You kind of like that. Yeah, Defect has felt a lot more consistent because of that. You've got Overclock for burns. You've got stuff that affects on status card creation. He has a new orb type, Glass. Glass, I think, starts at 4 damage and deals AoE damage. So you channel Glass, it deals 4 damage, AoE, maybe it's 5, I forget which, to all enemies, but it goes down at the end of each turn. So it starts strong, but declines over time. So you really want to cycle your orbs if you're generating Glass, because they don't stay good. So you want to just keep making new orbs and keep cycling them. And Glass has felt pretty nice. It's a bit like what electrodynamics would solve for you, but not as in like a rare card that you can't bank on getting. There's a uncommon defend that makes a glass that I've liked quite a lot. Glasswork. Like an inverse dark orb. Glasswork has felt nice. It's a defend that makes a glass. Glass is AoE. You still have stuff like Chaos. You have Darkness. You have Dual Cast. Your starting deck's the same. You've still got Cold Snap, Ball, Lightning. You've got Claw. They actually buffed Claw. Claw, instead of going when you upgrade it from 3 to 5, it goes from 3 to 4, but increases Claw damage by 3. And Claw has some new supports that will help it. One, stuff like Hotfix helps. With a Claw deck, you kind of need Frost to keep you alive. And being able to get 0-cost focus generation to keep you alive for a turn is really nice. There was a card, I don't know if I have it unlocked here. It was called Feral. Yeah. The first time you play a 0-cost attack each turn, return it to your hand. That's Claw City, baby. You get double claw, your first claw each turn. I've liked Ice Lance a lot. More Frost generation offensively. Modded has felt nice too. Genetic Algorithm is a rare now. Defrag is a rare now. Glass each turn. Yeah, Defragment is a rare, which is honestly completely fair. I haven't seen Biased Cognition. I don't think Biased Cognition is in here, but I'm not certain. I haven't really seen much Artifact generation either. Yeah, Modded is felt quite good. Is Frost finally viable? Frost has always been viable. Frost has always been some of Defect's best orb generation, because that's how you scale defense into the late game, in Slay the Spire 1 at least. Like, playing Defect without Frost is difficult to not die, if you're at high Ascension in Slay the Spire 1. Yeah, so Defect got a bit of a rework, and I think it's a good rework. He feels a lot more consistent. And it feels like he was reworked in a way to address some of his major deficiencies and inconsistencies in Slay the Spire 1, namely inconsistent focus, because in Slay the Spire 1, if you did not find a defrag or a biased cognition, you were fucked. Like, you could not have an orb build without focus, an effective orb build, and pretty much there were two sources of focus, an uncommon and a rare, and I guess you have consume too, but consume can be awkward. And he's got multiple sources of focus. He's even got, I think he's got an attack that gives focus, like for the turn. Yeah, Focus Strike gives 1 focus for the turn, 2 focus for the turn if it's upgraded. And I think giving Defect the status stuff that Ironclad had makes more sense than having Ironclad have them. I haven't seen All for One yet. Wait, no, I have. I guess I just haven't taken it. Okay, but yeah, I think that'll be it for today. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if it'll stream again until next week, but yeah, Slay the Spire 2 is fun. I think it's definitely worth getting. Yeah, bye everyone.